Papa Sean?
I am here.
Ah, yes, you are there.
I'm not all there.
I wasn't going to comment.
Okay. Here we go. This is one of my oldest songs. It says 2003 on it. This is "The Future Ain't What It Used to Be." And like most folk songs, it's just as true as when I wrote it. How's the guitar there?
Sounds okay. It's a little low, and you got to speak into the mic, not away from it.
Okay.
There, better. Yep, perfect.
I can turn the guitar up a bit too.
Okay, great.
When I was a young boy, I often would roam through the basement of Grandpa's home. I once found a stack of old magazines. Popular electronics fueled my dreams. I would read about homes of the future, how we'd all fly around in our cars. We'd live in apartments far under the sea and vacation on Venus or Mars. So where the hell is my jet car? Nobody lives under the sea. I could sure use a robot to do all my chores. I'm waiting for peace, an end to the wars, and we're still fighting hunger and illness. And children live on the streets. If this is the 21st century, it don't look like the future to me. No, the future ain't what it used to be. Well, we knew for certain that cancer would soon be just stars in the sky. With the first giant steps upon the moon, there was nothing we couldn't try. Well, they said that computers and robots would be at our beck and call. We all would be healthy, even folk singers wealthy, millionaires one and all. So where the hell is my jet car? Nobody lives under the sea. I could sure use a robot to do all my chores. I'm waiting for peace, an end to the wars, and we're still fighting hunger and illness. And children live on the streets. If this is the 21st century, it don't look like the future to me. Well, the future ain't what it used to be. We thought that the future was so far away. Turned out to be just the same yesterday, and we blame the poor who get poor all the time. Is this the future we had in mind? And where the hell is my jet car? Nobody lives under the sea. I could sure use a robot to do all my chores. I'm waiting for peace, an end to the wars, and we're still fighting hunger and illness. And children live on the streets. If this is the 21st century, it don't look like the future to me. No, the future ain't what it used to be. If this is the 21st century, it don't look like the future to me. No, the future ain't what it used to be. Thanks a lot. I'm just going to change to the trick, change to gallery view. I see Peggy's cat because Ken was the last person to talk to me. So there we go. Now I see everybody. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of everybody. You're all there. I want you all in the same room like in August when it's 40 degrees in Toronto and we don't want to leave the too cold hotel room. That would be wonderful. This is another song that has sort of turned into a signature song of mine. If you're a folk singer and you're really lucky, the newscast drops a story that is too good to be fictional. This really happened. In northern Wisconsin where the cold wind blows, we drag our huts onto the lake across the drifting snow. Every fisherman has a place they come to every year to drop a line and share good times with good friends and good beer. There is nothing as fine as dropping a line into a frozen bay. It's a winter fishing village. You can stay here for days with a nice warm hut and fish to eat and neighbors in good cheer. We won't leave the lake until we're all out of beer. Look up in the sky high above the frozen lake. Could that be fish and game? Spying on our take. Was that a bird or plane that above us has flown? I can hear its high-pitched buzzing. Must be the beer drone. Jack Supple is a genius. He owns Lake Mate Beer. He hatched a plan to send his product out to here. Send your GPS position to him on the phone. He'll pick up a 12-pack and strap it to the beer drone. Look up in the sky high above the frozen lake. Could that be fish and game spying on our take? Is that a bird or plane that above us has flown? I can hear its high-pitched buzzing. Here comes the beer drone. Sing along, par beer drone. Beer drone. Flying beer across the lake for you and me. Beer drone. Beer drone. It's the best damn use I know for UAV. I see you singing, Chris. It was a fisherman's best dream, but we knew it couldn't last. In came the FAA to shut it down real fast. It's illegal in the land of the brave and the free to deliver beer for sale from a flying UAV. Look up in the sky high above the frozen lake. Could that be fish and game spying on our take? Was that a bird or plane that above us has flown? I can hear its high-pitched buzzing. Here comes the beer drone. One last time, beer drone. Beer drone. Flying beer across the lake for you and me. Beer drone. Beer drone. It's the best damn use I know for a UAV. It's the best damn use I know for a UAV. I'm pretty sure by this portion of the FK-NO3 that almost all of the songs have been sung, but not all of them. And I just sort of feel like this is actually not one of mine, but it's a James Gordon song. The people in Ontario know it well. I know we can't actually sing along together, but I'm getting a real kick out of seeing you singing along. Every single person on this Zoom screen knows every single word of this song. Join in. Well, I'm busted flat in Baton Rouge, West Virginia, with $1 in my hand. I'm sitting in a railway station waiting for a train. I'm not sleepy and there ain't no place I'm going to. Take me home where the music's playing, home where the deer and the antelope play. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, where I'm bound, I can't tell. But the good times, they're all gone, and I'll follow the sun. Well, each night I look around me at the gray walls that surround me, and already I'm so lonesome I could cry. And I've looked at love from both sides now, seen sunny days that I thought would never end, and it's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. And the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. And rockabye, sweet baby James. I think I can just sneak in. I've got 4 minutes. I've got a friend of mine on FK-NO3 for several years has been doing, I think he finished it this year. He's been doing an album of songs from the periodic table. And I've been doing a couple of my own, but I've been doing fictional elements. So a couple of years ago I did dihydrogen monoxide, and I think last year I did this one. Unobtainium, unobtainium, scarcer than applied geranium, a most unusual element. Let me explain the characteristics of unobtainium. It was mined in Avatar by James Cameron, the oldest cryptocurrency, rarest of them. They say it's an old card, parts and metal feet of men. When you can't build or buy it, it's unobtainium. Unobtainium, unobtainium, scarcer than applied geranium, a most unusual element. Let me explain the characteristics of unobtainium. Time travel is possible. We can go exploring back to 1984. All we need is an old DeLorean and a flux capacitor made of unobtainium. Unobtainium, 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 scarcer than applied geranium, a most unusual element. Let me explain the characteristics of unobtainium. Governments want unbreakable encryption that magically lets the good guys in. Nerd harder, they say, when the coders explain. It's just not possible, it's unobtainium. Now you know about the strangest element found in the land of the pink elephants. If you're confused, don't understand, still don't get it, that's the point. You can't. Unobtainium, unobtainium, scarcer than applied geranium, a most unusual element. Let me explain the characteristics of unobtainium. This has been a hoot. Thank you all.